We're here in Monte Carlo for the Rendez-Vous de Septembre. For Best TV, I'm Richard Banks. And I'm joined now by Sanjay Mokashi, General Manager and Chief Underwriting Officer at GIC. Mr. Mokashi, welcome. It's good to have you with us.
Thank you, Richard. I'm happy to. Thank you.
So we're here in Monte Carlo, lots of discussions about what's going on in the global reinsurance industry. Those conversations tend to focus a lot on the US, but that's not all of the global reinsurance industry. Tell us a little bit about what's going on in your part of the world and the business that you write.
Well, we are part of this global industry. We are also a global player as GIC Re India. So our view, our perception is not vastly or greatly different to that of the Western world. But yes, we operate in a market. We operate from a market which has issues which are different to those of the Western world. So we have protection gaps which are wide. We have insurance penetration that is low. It is growing, but still it is lower than the world average. We have a market where data is less modeled, and we have a market where regulations are still evolving. So yes, for us, insurance or reinsurance is a tool for resilience. Our objective, our government's objective, or for that matter, our regulators' objective is to see that the benefit of insurance reaches all sections of the society. And we are one of the stakeholders in the same market. And therefore, we view reinsurance not only as a tool for risk transfer, but also a strategic instrument for nation building.
So you touched on the protection gap there. Tell us a little bit about how one goes about closing the protection gap and the opportunities that presents you as a reinsurer.
In India, or for that part of the world, there is a gap between economic losses and insurance losses, and this gap needs to be bridged. And if this gap needs to be bridged, all the stakeholders need to come together, including insurance, reinsurance, government, non-government, and that's the way forward we look at. And for us, the opportunities could be in innovation. Innovation not in terms of new products entirely, but designing the existing products that become scalable, that becomes relevant to our market, and most importantly, affordable.
And part of that, I guess, is also about extolling the value of insurance to the customers and the potential customers.
Yes, yes, of course. We are largely owned by the government. So our role is like doing a tightrope walking. We have to ensure that we cater to our policyholders. We have to ensure that we protect the interest of our investors, our shareholders, and at the same time, we play the role that is expected from us by the government or by the regulator. Yes.
So you mentioned earlier that, of course, you are part of the global reinsurance industry. Tell us a little bit about that global reach that you have.
I also mentioned that we operate from India and in India. So India is the main focus, of course. And currently our portfolio split is 75% India and 25% international. But having said that, I must add that we have footprints in as many as 140 countries. So we write international business from these countries. International business is an important component because it brings the desired diversification in our portfolio.
One final question, if
Please.
I may. What one issue is being missed now that is going to be most important in the future?
One issue that is being missed now, or say for this conference, I would say that I will take you to your first question, where I answered that we operate from a market which is different. The issues are different. And I feel that that market is also integral part of world reinsurance market, and those issues also need to be discussed more at this such kind of events.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure. Thanks, Richard.
For Invest TV, I'm Richard Banks.